We have traditional sources of funding where you write a proposal or you write a dozen proposals and you expect a couple of them to actually be successful. This is becoming more difficult because there is more competition for an ever-dwindling source of funding. This has become worse in the last 2 years because a lot of money that was around for a vast array of causes really was sucked up by COVID-19. On the back of that, then you have got the Ukraine war, whereby a lot of resources, I mean, for us here in the UK, we raised £100 million for the Ukraine response in a day. That is unprecedented. But the reason why we're raising that money is it's not going to Somalia, it's not going to South Sudan, it's not going to Zimbabwe. So already, because of global trends and activities, the pot is getting smaller. And so we need to start thinking, really, what does diversifying mean? Does it mean that we rely less on global North funders and start to look at indigenous funders? That is one option. And also, how realistic is it that we can get the same amount of funding from within the country? Then there are other ways which I'm really finding exciting. When you look at things like impact investing, whereby you're not going to someone to say, give me some money and I want to do good. You're saying, invest in my charity because I have opened, a soup kitchen, or I'm supplying medicine. And that service can actually be sold to people in the economy to make that kind of money. So impact investing is becoming one of those buzzwords that is really beginning to actually have traction in the sector. And so for me, the challenge that I am giving us in this sector is to educate ourselves. 2 weeks ago, I spoke on the issue of impact investing on donor advised funds at the ADEX conference. But you could see that as a sector, this is still very, very alien to us. We do not know how to speak to investors. We do not know how to speak to venture capitalists. We have mastered the art of speaking to donors and to trusts and foundations. So for me, I think before we even go out and start thinking of diversification, we need to actually educate ourselves to find out what it is that we are talking about. Thank you.